Yo, what's going on, guys? Ash Belize here, and I'm here with one of Belize's most well-known artists, entertainers when it comes to reggae, that indigenous vibe, that cultural, you know.
You don't
This
know.
is the one and only
Ras Indio.
Ras Indio.
Big up yourself.
Talk to me, what's going on?
Big up Ash Belize.
All right.
Unbranded entertainment to the world.
All right, Ras Indio, I know that you have a lot going on. You have a big tour coming up,
Yes,
right?
I. Yes, I.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that? And
Catch the
yeah.
fire. Catch the fire tour. Yeah, man. 2026. Give thanks to the Most High. You know, always giving me the strength and determination to keep pushing on. You know, ever since I lost my son,
Okay.
things may get a little rough and a little moment, but
Condolences, man.
yeah, man. We rise above that with positivity and knowing that everything in our life happened for a reason.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And the first release I had, that was 2024. And it took 2 years where I never really made to do much, you know?
Okay.
But 2024, we unleashed the Better Roses, courtesy of Dalian Music out of Portugal. You know,
Okay.
it's a collaborative effort.
Okay.
To bring forth that tune along with the follow-up tune, which was Psalm 121. That is the latest video where you could see right now on YouTube.
Give a piece of that track there.
He was shot in Gambia. I shall raise mine eyes to the mountain. From where will my help come? Yea, my help is from Jah Rastafari, the maker of heaven and earth. Yeah, man, it's the Psalm, the Psalm 121. And I just sing it again.
Okay,
As
okay.
King David did in his time with the harp. We do
Nice.
it again.
Nice,
you know what I
nice,
mean?
nice.
Yeah, through the farmer reggae music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where all this tour going, and how can people get
Catch
their
up?
tickets and all of that stuff?
Well, the tour is based on a few festivals that's happening. The first one is the Nubian Festival.
Okay.
And actually, I want to rewind and say that I'm very happy to say that the tour actually started in Belize this year.
Big up Belize.
Yeah, man. Because Trees of Life, a band from Florida, Shane Scott, Island Rhythm, they invited me to perform along with Ernestine in
Right.
San Pedro. That was July 10th.
Okay.
And we mash up the Island Jungle Resort. It was a nice vibration, and I
Okay.
look forward to doing more there. Like Ernestine said, we have to go there with one big Belizean festival. All right?
Yeah.
Carrying all the Belizean artists that we can take and hit the island pan a vibe there, because it was a nice vibe and I could see the need for more of it.
Oh, for sure.
You know
For
what I
sure.
mean? But that was the first concert, if you want to say, of the tour. So started in San Pedro, Belize. And then after that, we blast off to Virginia, which will be next week.
Okay.
For August 15th, we're up on the Nubian Festival.
Nubian Festival.
All right? And that is courtesy of Emmanuel. And the whole fraternity there, I have to big them up, because I made it perform last year.
Uh-huh.
I didn't go to perform. I went to see the festival, and I'm there with my son Zaire,
Uh-huh.
because he lives there. But Turbulence made up on the lineup, and you don't know that my brother that, and
Yeah.
we got tunes together. So as he made the perform, next thing I hear, where's my brother Ras Indio? And next thing you know, I'm up on the stage.
What? One
Yeah,
put on?
yes.
All
And so
right.
we blazed up the place, and after that, the promoters, we kept links for about 4 months, 5 months. We stay in tune,
Nice. Nice.
bless up
nice.
every here and there, and then finally the man hit me up and said he would like to showcase Belize on this year's festival,
Nice. Nice.
like he did Jamaica last year
Okay.
and St. Croix the year before.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a pleasure to go over there and represent Belize in Virginia at the Ocean View Park. All right,
Ocean View Park.
Yeah.
Virginia.
Nubian Fest, and a lot of Belizean there too in that area too.
Yeah.
And then so after that we on blast and go right over to New York, Brooklyn, New York, for the Belizean Park Fest.
Belizean Park Fest.
Yeah,
What,
man.
what date is that?
August 22nd.
August 22nd.
You remember an artist named Darren Casanova?
I know. Cass, man. I know
He's
about
part
it.
of the committee, and it was again the whole vibes of me knowing that I was going to be in Virginia,
Yeah.
which is very close to New York, and the thing just come together. So bam, that's the second date on the tour, and unfortunately, the show we did plan here to do at the Bliss, along with my father, which was a tribute to Mr. Peters. We're going to postpone that until further notice. I have to mention that. That was the highlight of my coming to Belize, really. But that show ended up to get postponed. And so, yeah, we are not going to know when time that show will be around again.
Okay.
But after New York, I take a little moment, and September 19th, then we're going on to Blanco, Texas. All right, Blanco, Texas.
So
for the Remo Fest.
you're not there for September.
Imagine. Well,
I mean, somebody have to represent out
yes,
there
yes,
for
yes,
Belize,
yes,
you know,
yes,
so that
yes.
makes sense anyway.
What happened right now, I've been in communication with the Houston September celebrations committee.
Okay.
And I say if that could work out, you know, and
Yeah.
if not, then we'll just see how the vibes go. But yeah, the Remo Fest booked me from way early in the year,
Okay.
and I mean a very good booking. So I say, all right, we're gonna take it. And I know it was in the middle of September, but you know, we move up. We have to move up how we survive.
Hey, somebody have to go out there and represent
Yes,
and
yes.
make it happen, you know.
And honestly, I'd hit up enough of them promoter where they have events in Belize, but I know they hear back funny. You see, so yeah, my whole management team we send out emails. You know, the Culture Fest, the Soca and Culture Fest. I've been waiting to represent the culture part of that festival for many years now, but we still wait. Make we get a call.
I know promoters. Hey, hit up my guy, you know.
Yeah, man, but big up, man. I love the show. I love the vibes. You know, we just need that kind of vibration. Music is a part of our life, so we have to keep promoting them. You know, that from studio cam days, Ash. And you know this.
Long time.
That when we sit down in your house.
A long time.
Before you had your baby. Before the
my baby
baby
6 now.
All right. The whole long we do interviews.
Right.
All right. So that was a long journey. And it's still going. We're not stop. You know, man, they ask me who my white hair. Well, Jana blessed me with too much yet.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Anyway. But so yeah, after New York, over the head, do you take a break, you say?
Yeah, for a little moment.
Okay.
Because then that is August 22nd. So I got basically 1 month before the next show, which will be September. I have to kind of take my time now. I don't like the shows where I back to back, you know, night after night. You know, we did that for many years. Yeah. So and it take a lot out of you. People don't know how hard it is to actually visit one city, perform there the night, get up the next day, drive to our next city and rehearse. Not rehearse, but song check and then be ready to perform the next night. And do that like 4 nights in a row and see how you feel. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
So big up to all the artists that keep working hard and keep pushing up because, you know, easy. The road is definitely, and especially we when I have certain things in place when it comes to management, when it comes to record labels that assist and usually assist the artists to move the way they do. You know, a lot of the artists we see they move, they just go on.
They just do it on their own.
Yeah, so we have to know that a lot of work, you know?
Yeah.
And so I give thanks. So I pace myself. And after the September 19th, Blanco, Texas date, then I'm happy to say I'll be returning home. October 17th, again, San Pedro. And it stemmed off of the show I last did.
Okay,
so it looked like San Pedro loved the vibes, you know?
Yeah, that's how you go, man.
It's called the Cracktober. Yeah, the Cracktober Festival. Yeah, and be a few performers, Tunnel Vision, Super G, and I just got the booking a couple of weeks ago now and was solid. And yeah, it's official.
I think I might do that, you know. I think they may reach out to me for that.
That would be
cover the event there.
That would be lovely.
Yeah,
that would be lovely.
I should do that.
And I'll have to big up the Maya at Lena Point, you know, and Rick Jennings because he's been very phenomenal and instrumental in making certain things happen lately. And the same people, Shane Scott, I mentioned earlier.
Just me, I get to your merch. I got some merch out.
Yeah, they are the reasons why I have this new shirt now. It's for the new release, Rise Up. It's the new single release you could find anywhere online. Anywhere you choose to go online, you could find it. You know, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music.
Anywhere you get your music from.
Yeah, and we're working on a vinyl.
Okay.
Because Ras Indio,
collection.
Yeah, up to now, I don't have a vinyl. And to be honest, I've learned that in certain parts of the world, vinyl is what they're still using.
Serious?
Yeah, of course, especially in Europe.
Wow.
You know, a lot of the DJs in Europe, they don't even, if you have your music on CD, you might not get played, you know, because it's
the vinyl records.
Yeah, the vinyl and they look for.
Wow.
That's why a lot of the Jamaican artists then blow up the way they do too, because Jamaica is still printing vinyl. You understand? When an artist go release an album, it's usually then you have vinyl records too. And if you study it, any artist where release vinyl records, then go to the next spot.
Yeah.
Buju just did it. Cableton just did it. Cableton just released his new album, all on CD and even on cassette.
What the hell?
All right.
I will find a radio with
play cassette. I know. I still got one, you know.
But yeah.
But you must play, you must say, whirl up the tape.
Eat up the
tape, that thing. Eat up the tape.
But, I knew I also got your merch out. You could tell me a little bit about the merch and where you could find it and all of that stuff.
Yeah, we have one website going right now, rasindiomusic.com.
Okay.
You go there, you could find out about the shows. You can see the merch and order online, and also the Island Rhythm Foundation .com website carries my shirts. He does other shirts too and other designs.
Okay.
You know, very
Nice.
very Rasta reggae friendly.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I chose to go with him. To be honest, the back of the shirt say what the album say.
Rise up.
That's
Nice.
what people have to do. To me, it was the perfect release for Emancipation Day, and I didn't even plan it that way. You know,
Yeah.
when I think about it,
Crazy
you
how
know?
things just work out. Yeah.
Because when people have to rise and when people have to know that time is now. There's so many songs I've sung in the past with titles that I say, man, if people would only just listen to the titles of the song. I had one named Stay Positive. You know, we have the one Jah Bless Us.
God bless. How God bless me?
Jah, Jah bless everyone all the while, you know, and Jah definitely bless Unbranded
sure, for
Entertainment
sure.
and Ash Belize for the good work he's doing. You know, he's put out the effort to
Thank you,
promote
man. Appreciate that.
what we do. You
A
understand?
long time we do this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I know you know man I travel all over. Whether one place where you not gone into either one.
Why Hawaii?
Hawaii,
Yeah, Hawaii and Brazil.
Brazil.
Yes, there are two places because when I think about the whole South America and Brazil have some big festivals that I look forward to being on one day. The Republica.
Okay.
I forgot the rest of the name, but it happens in San Salvador. We've been looking at it, and it's only a matter of time before we get on that stage. Thousands of people, you know. And Spain has the Rotterdam, the Rotterdam
Rotterdam.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot
These
of
are-
big reggae artists.
These
man.
are the stages where I believe I still need to reach. So that's
Yeah.
why my work not done. As much as I traveled, we just come back from Germany. That was the last trip that we made out, if you want to say that was international, overseas.
Okay.
We went for the Berlin Music Video Awards. The same video I mentioned. When you go watch it, you know, Psalm 121. Positive vibes, you know, but it's a video I shot in Gambia, Africa, when I was there. And if you watch the video, actually, I feel like the Belize are there because
Yeah.
I end up with youths and people just like me.
I think I'm see all the clip.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that video, they literally found that video and hit us up. It came in my indigenous emails, and they say we found your video and we'd like to give you a showcasing in our silver screenings.
What?
Is what they called it. So they had a personal invite, and yes, we had to kind of make sure that we got ourselves there. But it was a personal invite from the award show, and so we took it and we went. My son and daughter joined me, you know, Zaria and Zaire.
Yeah.
And because, you know, for the roots are German too.
Okay.
For we last name on my mom's side is Hushna. So if who don't know that the Karl Hushna is my great grandfather.
My
People
fella
don't know
say,
this, you see. So yes, we had the Obi side, which on my father's side, but the Hushna side is my mom's side.
you learn something new every
That's
day,
why
boy.
we match up, man. You know what I mean? It's funny, we just want to talk about that. My aunt even talk about the idea of Creole. you
Yeah.
know, and how with a Mesquite Indian, with African, with German, all, and I mean not German, but a Caucasian
Yeah.
of different stuff. Because the British were used to come here and,
That's true. Europeans, yeah,
and
yeah,
used
the
to grab the
whole,
woman there and then
yeah, mix up the thing.
that developed we how it, you know.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah, one thing, but for we history, if
Yeah.
you really go into it, you'll know that we are very special and royal people.
What are like your most, you'd say your most memorable place to Uganda? Because like I say, you've been album.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's a good question. And again, Ethiopia, as you know, I went 2012 to Ethiopia. That still reigns as one of the top because it's a place that I had to go search for myself in. You know, it was like I had to sing about Ethiopia all the while. You know, as Rasta, we say Shashamani
Yeah.
and Ethiopia and, you know, and these things. But I'm like, I can't sing about a place I don't really know about. So I
Yeah.
gone, and it really answered a lot of what I've been searching for. And it made me feel stronger and it rejuvenated me and made me feel more confident in speaking and saying the things that I say in my music, you know?
Yeah.
Yet, Senegal was an amazing trip.
Nice.
Ghana was an amazing trip. Gambia, again, when I get to Gambia, but it was more like Jamaica than Gambia. No, I lie. Because the people, a lot of Jamaican did a Gambia too. So you do over there, you hear song system, the blast. When you go over there, the Jamaican did the talk. You know, so Gambia, you know. And so, but when I went to Ivory Coast, and I up to last week, I had to send message to my Ivory Coast friends and who I have built since I went. And when I drive around the streets of Belize, I had a videotape and just figure send them, make them see how
Understand.
similar
Yeah.
it is to when I was there in Ivory Coast. You know, people that sell things on the side of the road. I find cut up root in a bottle when they sell, and I taste this thing. I say, but this a cut up root, right? And but they sell it all chop up in a bottle. And I said, wow, you know, like the same things where we make and snacks where we make here in Belize from way back in the day.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast, then they sell it, you know, they're like the same vibe.
So we kind of
People they hang out close per
similar
line.
everywhere.
They're not kind of that like we the one.
That's true.
I did tell you.
I
So
mean,
those are things that
technically all we come from.
Africa.
Yeah,
And these are the
so-
things where I learned going and physically. They always say education, the best education, that traveling. They always say that. Because then you learn different cultures and you mix and mingle with different people. And yeah, them place there, I would always go back and always recommend to all of us to take a chance. If you have the opportunity, go to Africa. Go to Africa.
I have to ask you though, since I got here, what do you think need for changing in Belize music? Quote unquote industry per se.
What a tag, eh? This industry that we fight for and try create for so long, we still can't build. The music, you know, is like, I think we have a little gap in there where certain people who have been in the music for a while now and people who have, I can't say physically been in the music, but been around the music, have a certain air what they believe Belizean music should be. And we have a lot of younger artists coming up and a lot of people who have came up already and put other types of music out there in the atmosphere to represent Belize.
Right.
When it comes to reggae, R&B, and like Tanya Carter and all the name your Marilyn Manson, all the names we can name. It's not the Belizean music where some of the heirs, the elder heirs, I would want to say, expect to represent and be Belizean music.
Like the Brock Down and it.
Yes, like the Brock Down or the Sambar or whatever. So for some reason, it seems like there's a gap and a glitch because certain it's not accepted. You know, it is, but it's not. It's like they watch you perform, but yet they not push you. They not play your music on the media as much. You understand? And I'm finding that the Punta music I recently is getting more and more popular. Just like the soca.
Oh yeah.
The
definitely.
influx of the soca has grown, and I've seen a lot of different things. The reggae music stays where it is, but we as reggae artists representing Belize still have a big fight,
Oh for sure.
and that is that they consider us to continually be like we they try be like Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's true. That
yes,
one of the talk.
and I all my years, yes, sometimes I might use certain Rasta words where seem Jamaican if people want to say that. Because, you know, we say, Holy Manuel I Selassie I Jah, Rastafari. That's a hailing and a greeting to the Most High. And certain things I would say come across like Jamaican, but they're not Jamaican, I wouldn't say. It's just our language.
Right.
The English language. You go to Guyana, you find one way how they talk it. You go to St. Lucia, then talk it that next way. You go to Trinidad, you come to Belize. What I found is that in St. Croix, we and St. Croix Virgin Islands, and a pressure bring it to my attention. We know we have a song together, Love and Unity.
Okay.
And speaking of songs together, the next big tune is the tune with Fantan Moja, rest in peace.
Oh, sure.
All right, that one is called Slavery Days.
Okay.
We will release that next month. Courtesy again of The Lion Music. I had chose to do a few songs with them because their music is very live sounding, a live drums. And you know, reggae music need that to have the impact we
Right.
give. You know,
Right.
you have a lot of songs that is done with the drum machine and thing, but in real reggae, when you hear Morgan Heritage and when you hear Steel Pulse and when you hear the Marleys and
You get the vibe.
the live drums and live music you hear, you know. And so because they provide that so well, I chose to do a few songs. So we did Better Roses, Psalm 121, and I have Rasta, Nah Change, and I have a few songs that still yet to be released, along with the one with Fantan Moja. And that is what we're planning to put on vinyl.
I mean, ask you a question like, what was it like working with Phantom Moja? Because
Incredible. You know, hey, one big argument happened at the studio between him and some other guys as we made record the song, because in the song he said we come from Maroons, you know, and no other man in the studio they start to they had their own concept and big argument about the Maroons and where we really came from. I tell you, if you would have only record that recording session, and I may have something cool. Yeah, you know, but it happened in Jamaica, and it happened courtesy of Jatonda, Cableton younger brother, who was here in Belize once.
Okay.
And I'm not going to Jamaica for a while now, and I feel bad about it because I'm definitely part of the thing. If I want to do reggae music, I'm supposed to go to Jamaica more often, you know?
Yeah.
So I definitely have to incorporate the movements to be able to make more trips. Luciano schooled me about that too. You know, he tell me, he say, how you not come to Jamaica? I said, because, you know, the life not spin. He says, but you do reggae.
Right, right.
And that's how he scolded me, you know, in a nice way. And we still have yet to do a video to our song, Powers of the Most High. You know? So big up Luciano. Big up all the artists I've worked with and who have taken the time to include me, you know what I mean, into this reggae fraternity, if you want to call it that. But it's all about the message and the positive vibrations. That's why I want to say I still live where I there. When people still see me, want to see me. I don't ride for no egotistical train, you know?
Yeah.
I just
Ride your own
humble.
wave.
Yeah, I just humble, and what comes to me, Jah give me. You know, I just had a daughter. She's 4 months.
Man,
You
congrats,
know,
man.
big up.
You do?
Yeah, Imani. She's in Oregon, and that way kind of now time into Oregon a little closer. I'm only gone if a festival, you know,
Uh-huh.
Northwest Festival.
But it's not the first time I hear you mention Oregon. You mention a good while.
Yes, it's been a few years. And I made work with one band named Day Solution. And they're from Zimbabwe. Members are from Zimbabwe. So when they start to play and we start to connect, the vibes me high, you know?
Yeah.
And they really remind me of our own tribal vibes, my band, because the music, you know, the tempo and the... So we did a song named I Love Africa, which is still yet to be released. It gets stuck in our studio there, and we decide, make we just wait until we either find a better place to continue the song, or we just redo it. But the essence of Africa is so strong, you know what I mean? No matter where you go around the world, it make you know that part of the foundation, you know what I mean?
Okay. So what's the future looking like for Ras Indio?
It's looking beautiful, you know. I have 9 children now. I hope all of them will take care of me when I get old and depend me, you know. But no, we'll do good. I am going to be looking into a few things. One of them is Sierra Leone.
Okay.
There's the One Nation Reggae Festival, which we are very close to being on that lineup. I don't want to peek it out, but this is the first thing at the peek it out pan. Sierra Leone and Kenya. All right, these are places. Oh, South Africa. So these are the next places where my focus did go, because the music, when they start to promote in all these places, took me long enough to realize that reggae is huge in these places, and especially in Europe. So that's why I'm going to be focusing more on those parts of the world now. And I even hear Japan love reggae too.
Oh yes, man.
Japan
got a huge crowd, bro.
Yes. So we have to work on
I feel like reggae global, man. No
You
matter
see?
where part you go.
And this is the thing, for me to choose reggae to be my avenue, to deliver my messages, I don't see why people would have vexed about that, you know, because this is what I do. And as one Belizean reggae artist, what was Lucky Dube?
In South Africa.
South African reggae artist, right? One of the biggest reggae artists ever, right? Who's Godwana?
I'm not sure about that one.
Mexican, sing pure Spanish, big reggae band, you know?
Sure.
Who's Alika? From Argentina, Spanish singer, big reggae female singer. You understand?
Yeah.
So I've watched these people and I say, well, me from Belize, and this is what make I, if you want to say, stand over in this lane. You know, because I chose for reggae music. I know they're up there with all of the same kind of song. I love Punta, you know, but that's not something where I find myself comfortable doing, because when people listen to Punta, that way usually they go on.
Yeah. Shake up.
Yes, and I whining and people enjoy themselves. And nobody don't want to hear me to sing about no righteousness and to sing about most high and anything, and then people they want to have fun. So, you know, it just never really matched. And so I choose for Ghana reggae. But as my father laid the foundation for us in Congo music, which is Congo is a Creole word which means let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, and it's like that was the music that yet to this day, my brother Nkrumah, you know Nkrumah, because he's been on Plant the Can and the song Warning, you know, that's the artist who he could have been your own artist, you know, but he just not like push himself the way how you've seen I push myself. There was a time when me and him think we that Mexicana and Smiley, you know, and we used to use brush and we'd run through the house. And I got one verse and he got one verse, and say now 20 years later we have songs together. You can go find on YouTube. Go search Warning and search Plant the Can, and you're gonna see my brother Ras Nkrumah, who I believe, like I said, it's up to him and and we had this conversation a few days ago. It's up to us to carry on the Congo music legacy, because who else?
Yes.
So I am a reggae artist, yes, but I have to dabble and get back involved, and it will take me being more in Belize and more time in a studios to be able to create that sound, because people don't know that my fingertips are capable of creating because they see me as a singer.
Right.
But before I was a singer, I don't know if you remember,
Yeah.
I was a keyboardist in my pop band.
Why?
I was the main keyboardist in a Tribal Vibes for over 5 years.
Okay.
From my age 15 to age 21, see me here? Sing it, you sing it, you know. Any keyboardist out there, Juni Marr, not Juni Marr, no.
Juni Marr the bass.
No, Juni Crawford.
I'm not sure who that.
Juni Crawford is one of the elder keyboardists. And you have Michael Hyde, right? Who are, again, Michael Hyde play with Ziggy Marley and play with all these people now.
Okay.
But he's the keyboardist who my part took me to Philan to play keyboards.
Nice.
All right? And here in Belize, and you have Eugene Medina and some of these great keyboardists. All of them could identify me, myself, too. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The only keyboardist I know are Method and everybody for Sweet Pain and
yes. Big up, same way.
Yeah.
But like you from the new age.
Yeah.
So I don't mind, you know, right now we're at one of the most famous tourist spots in Belize, all right? With the Belize sign.
Yep.
So we're surrounded by tourists, you know, we're not afraid that anything. We promote same time.
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Yes, I.
All right. Last question. It's a serious one.
Did I answer that last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
How will Ras Indio like to be remembered?
May I have a good one?
The important one.
No, good one.
This back when you're
Yeah, because I mean, I could say what people, I want to be remembered for my positive efforts and my, you know, whatever, but how do I want to be remembered? I want to be remembered for being real. Because all my life I've tried to be real. I don't be fake with anyone and with my career, and I don't make no guests or nothing. You just remember me for being real. And I believe everyone out here should tap into that. Try to be real with yourself. It's hard to be fake with yourself. You could be fake with others, but you can't fake yourself because the Most High is you know?
Right.
The conscience is here. So you have to know yourself. You can't fake it. Just do what you do and be positive in your life.
Right.
That's my
That said, Ash Belize, Ras Indio, always a pleasure.
We'll do this again soon.
Oh, for sure.
Respect. Much love. Yeah, man. Well, you don't know, it's all about the new tune. All over. Go and search it now. Rise up. Yeah, man. Hit him. Rise up, my people.